Okay, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. As you can see behind me, I decided to buy a green screen, but there's a bit of few issues that I'm just working out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna work out in a few minutes. But today, guys, welcome to the show. What we're gonna do today is we're going to talk about the Brighton versus Man City game. We're gonna dive deep into the lineup. We're gonna do predictions, the scores. We're gonna talk about the players who are injured, and we're gonna talk about the importance of this game right now. It's at the Etihad, so we're going to talk about how important it is for us to win this game because right now, as we see it, we're 4 points behind the incredible Arsenal that's doing very well. So we're going to have to get back. So, guys, stay tuned. Let me play the intro, then I'll be back with Veta and other people are going to join in.
Malawi, I'm boy.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. As I said at the beginning, this is the Brighton, Man City Brighton game preview. Uh, just try ignore the green screen behind me because when I was in another show, I was doing a podcast. There was one of the commentators that kept on pointing the green screens, like, why not using it? I'm gonna use it for now because I just want to fix few things. I tried to fix few things with Veta, but there's a few more questions I have to ask him. So before we do that, we're just gonna have the green screen behind just to hide the background, yet with nothing. If you want me to put something on it, I will put something on it, but it looks weird right now because part of the wall still shows. So anyway, welcome to the show, Veta and Don't Smoke. How you guys doing, man? Have you guys recovered from that defeat from Anfield?
Nah, man. I need this win on the weekend to get over it. I'm still thinking about it. I'm upset.
Dude, I'm still upset, man. Like,
Yeah, I can hear from the sound of Don't Smoke. Don't Smoke sounds very effective. So here there's a comment from Veta. Need to see the boys back playing city football. That's true. Veta, tomorrow it's Peppo. Yeah, Cancelo, how you doing? Cancelo, I don't know if you're joining today. Let me know. So guys, it's Brighton versus Man City at the Etihad, and this is a must-win game, if I may say myself. I think this is one of those must-win games. We have to perform after what happened at Anfield, which I'm still disappointed by also because I thought we were going to win that game. But guys, in the comments, before we continue, like the video, like the video. It's very important to like the video. It's very helpful to like the video because we keep doing this content because you guys keep coming back. Um, YouTube actually showed me that, which is great, which is positive. For most YouTubers, it's mostly people who haven't subscribed to them who keep watching. For me, I seem to have a bigger majority of people who have subscribed to me watching, which is great. For those who haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? This is good content. We're giving you some good content, some tactical analysis here, and some previews all the time, reactions all the time. And we bring a bit of energy and we bring a bit of fun, love, and fun thoughts. So let's get into this, guys. Injured players. I don't know if you guys heard anything, but from the press, Don't Smoke and Veta, it looks like John Stones is back in training. I didn't hear anything about Carl Walker. Nobody asked about Carl Walker. Maybe you guys heard anything. I only heard about Phillips. Apparently, he's not with training yet, but he will be back soon. So Veta or Don, did you hear anything else on the injury part?
Nah, I mean, on my part, it's kind of like the same things. Like Stones, he's the most readily available to be back in the mix. But everything's kind of like really quiet-lipped about Phillips and Walker. But we shouldn't be expecting Phillips anytime soon if we really think about it. Man had surgery, so and Walker had surgery, so I think it's maybe closer to maybe even this international break before we get these guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that too. I wouldn't mind that too. Okay, so guys, so that's it. Those are the injury reports. I don't think anybody had anything. Anybody in the comments, if you heard anything apart from Phillips being the one that's out. Walker, obviously, I think is still out. Stones is back in training. Um, let's hear it in the comments. Tell me if I missed anything. So, guys, for me this week, for the players to watch, I'm looking at Trossard from Brighton. Don't smoke. This guy is having an incredible season. And sometimes he plays as a left wing back, believe it or not. So, what about yourself, John? For me, for City, I'm looking at Foden and Haaland, because Haaland did not score. He was a bit quiet in the Liverpool game. Foden didn't have his best game. He didn't run towards Milner. So I'm looking at Foden and Haaland because they're having a great season this season too, for them to be able to come back in this Brighton game and get back to the best. So what about yourself? What players are you looking to watch yourself? Who are you looking forward to, or who are you looking to? I want this player to step up because they did not step up in the Liverpool game or haven't stepped up all season.
From our side, right, the first player I want to see is Cancelo, right? Because that guy just stink of a game, if we honest. And not only that's also due to Pep, right? I want to see what Cancelo's response is gonna be. Because sheesh, man. And I think the important we'll discuss it when we get to the lineup whether he plays left back or right back. Right. I wanna see Haaland's reply from his blank on Foden. Not so much. I feel as if he wasn't put in the best situation to have to have a decent game, and he scored the disallowed goal, so at least he did put the ball in the back of the net. But I'm interested in Cancelo, and after Cancelo, I want to see Rodri as well. I think Rodri didn't have a good game, didn't have the best of games uh, at Anfield. So it's for
Or
me,
maybe
it's
do you just want to see the whole team step up? Because even De Bruyne had a bloody stinker.
yeah, but I think Cancelo's one was much more visible. You see, like when you make a blunder, you get put in the spotlight more than other people who are having a shitty game. So it's more of let's see his response to that. How does he respond? Will he score? Cancelo every now and again will score you a screamer when you don't need him to score it or when you don't see it coming. So let's see how Cancelo responds, and also
Okay.
Haaland.
Yeah, what about the guys in the comment? Who are you looking forward to watching? As I said, from the Brighton side, I really want to see Trossard because he's having a good season. So that's the player I want to see. I want to see Trossard. Is he as good as people are saying? I think he's amazing, to be honest. Fair play to him. I don't hate on opposition. Even Carl, me, and Veta and Don, we always respect opposition. We're not salty people like Klopp. When we lose, we start talking about weather, witchcraft, and the ground. And so we appreciate the opposition, that the players were good, the team was good, the coach was good. What about yourself, Carl? Who are you looking forward to watching in this game, and who do you want to see do better?
I want to see my boys back. I want to see beautiful football back. I want to see passing and moving and rotation and excitement. I want to see all the players, De Bruyne, Haaland, Foden, Grealish. I want to Kanji, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, all those, Bernardo. I want to see them back. I missed them. I've missed my dopamine high from watching them play and bashing the opposition. I've missed it. I just want to see the boys back. I've missed having the boys back. And I'm sure they miss being back on the field as well. So for me, I just can't wait to see them back, man. I just can't wait.
Yeah, that's cool. So, look, if welcome, Cancelo. Is your Cancelo stand? Is your mic good today?
Oh yeah, it is. Hello guys.
Yeah,
It
good man,
is.
good man. So if we take a look at the results between Man City and Brighton, if you okay, let's go back. Sorry, let's go back. So if you take a look at the results between Man City and Brighton, we seem to do very well, except that time when we were winning and then Brighton managed to come back. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
I
Did we
remember.
get a card? Did we get a card that time,
Red
or was it
card.
just
Yeah,
Red card.
Brighton?
yeah, we got a red card.
Cancelo.
Yeah, Cancelo. Yeah, Cancelo got a red card. Yeah, so apart
Yeah.
from that, we look to have a very good record against them. Very, very good record against them. More of a better record when we at Brighton. If you look back, I think we smashed them 5-0 before. So looking at this, Cancelo, how do you see this game going? Because they have a new manager, as I've brought him up here, a new manager who idolizes Pep, by the way. Pep actually called this manager and welcomed him to the Prem, as he always does with these new young managers. And this manager, he says he also likes to play Pep football. That's where his inspiration from. So how do you see this game going? Because this is a new Brighton. It's not the same old Brighton with Potter, who's left for Chelsea.
For me?
Well, all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say is
Cancelo.
that
Cancelo stand.
oh
Cancelo stand.
Okay, go ahead.
All I'm going to say is that this game is not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park, man. Because of I saw the Brighton game against Liverpool. Those guys can play. Yes, Liverpool have their issues and stuff, but the same Liverpool, if they're okay and our midfield is on top, nah, we're gonna win this game, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, what about yourself, Carl? Thoughts after seeing this, but knowing that now it's a new Brighton team under a new management?
I mean, if we show up, if City plays City football, City win. It's and the quality, player for player, the quality is different, right? Player for player, the quality is better, ours. Manager for manager, manager's better. Organization for organization, City are clear of Brighton. If we play to our standard, we win. If we don't, we won't win. It's simple. There's a reason why you pay players so much more money than other players because they're better, right? If their minds are clear and they're focused on the game and they play to their level, they win the game. It's not even a question. The question is, are they going to be focused? And I think they will be. Yeah, that's the way I
Yeah,
see it.
just yeah. Let me read this. Evening all, listening on my long drive to Edinburgh, lads. Safe journey, Martin, man. Safe journey. Missing the game feels weird. I know, Martin. You always go to those games. Give the lads a like and a subscribe to Pat, Carl, and the gang. Yeah, guys. Like the vid. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. As I said, it's a good thing to see that sometimes that the subscribers keep coming back, which I'm happy about. And you're the guys who keep watching. I appreciate that, guys. We started this channel, and I remember when it was on 7, I was like, do I ever get to 1,000? But my man Kao or Gundo, as you know him on Twitter, told me you will get to 1,000, my brother. You will get to a
I told
thousand,
you.
and we'll try and get to 2,000 by the end of this year.
Yeah.
We'll try and get to the hustle there. Also, subscribe to Pitch Points. I hope we are going to do the Champions League preview for Pitch Points. So subscribe to Pitch Points. Subscribe to Better Games. Also, he's part of the family, and subscribe to Adam's channel if he ever opens that channel that has been telling us it's going to open for 100 years. Martin Mankinian Way, subscribe to that channel too. On that note, what do you think of the game, Adam, especially with the new manager? Before we move over to the lineup,
Yeah, to be honest with you, the team is going to be hungry after that defeat to Liverpool, and they're gonna go out and get some vengeance and get the 3 points.
yeah, you're right about that. Maybe it's the fact that we lost against Liverpool. We will come with more venom. Yes, that's in the same Brighton at the moment that played Liverpool. Yeah, that's the one that went 3-3 toe to toe with Liverpool. So it is a good team playing good football, even regardless of the fact that Porter is no longer there. Up the Blues, how you
I
doing,
just want to,
Martin? How you
Patrick,
doing?
ever since Potter has left, though, these guys haven't scored a goal, I believe. In front of goal, they've been very, very shy. Apart from Trossard's hat trick against Liverpool, they're shy of goal. They have all great build-up play, which is good, but then the conversion is very, very poor. Um, I mean, they're a good side. There's no doubt about it. They're a good side. Are they better now than they were under Potter? No, they're actually worse. So for me, we play to our level. We win this game 2 or 3.
It all takes to that, doesn't it? If we're being serious, it's not like it. Like I think you and me say this off camera,
Yeah,
Cow, that it's Man City lose themselves. They lose
correct,
games by themselves. Even pundits have said
correct,
it. Even in the
correct,
Champions League, it's Man City that make themselves lose a game. It's
correct.
never the opposition. I've seen opposition a few times. Obviously, the Madrid one, but you can also talk about Man City in the Madrid game because if we kept the ball and were more smart and mature, as Gundo said, if we played mature football, Gundogan said that we could have kept the ball instead and let Madrid open up at the back, but we decided to continue attacking while we have the advantage. So when Man City play the game and when there's no tinkering or when there's no funny lineups, we do well. Champions win
Guys,
this. You're right about that. So there's fire from Wantali. Thank you, Wantali, man. Guys, go follow Wantali on Wantali TV. Wantali is a good producer and he does music. He's from Malawi. Go follow him. Go on Spotify also, and also follow on 5 Rounds. That's the other podcast I do, guys. On it's a side hustle. Go ahead, don't smoke, man.
regarding to touch Gundo's points, I think whenever we lose the game, I think it always starts from the coach. From what I've seen, players normally resemble the coach's mind state of mind, right? Whenever we've gone into games with a positive approach, right, we always do well. And And whenever Pep has a positive approach, he does less tinkering, and you normally see it, right? And it even translates into the way the players play. Even against Liverpool, you could see just from the approach, it affects the players. And even in the Champions League, normally, for example, we'll be winning, and then a defensive change is made, right? Whereby the thing is, we are at our best when we're attacking, not when we're defending. And whenever we go into it's as if we go into our shell, and that's when the opponents get on top of us. So let's see Pep's approach. I'd like to see Grealish back.
Mm. Yeah, that he was missing from the other game, isn't it? There's a stat apparently that since Grealish started, we haven't lost a game or something this season. Somebody was telling me that, so which is incredible. Team for me: Eddie, Akanji, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, um, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Grealish, Haaland, Foden. Yeah, we'll get that into that. We so how you doing? How you doing, Manila? But he is a Brighton fan who's also been watching us for so long. Very good fella, always there all the time. We haven't been clinical with our chances, even though we dominated our games, but it is a known issue even with Porter. I don't know we are worse because last season Porter had 11 games winless run and 6 hours. Okay. So, guys, let's get into the exciting part that we always try every week. We've been trying for years to guess what Pep Alexander Guardiola is going to do for us. Obviously, that's not his name. Don't get excited. Some of you be like, "What do you mean, Pep Alexander?" It's Joseph, I know, but I'm just putting the Alexander just to start some beef. Okay, let's get into this, guys. The panel. I will start off with the back. I don't know if Better Games is back. There's somebody with the background noise, so I'm gonna try and mute everybody and just make sure and see who's has the background noise. So let's get into the lineup, guys. Every time we try this car, we've been trying it ever since we've been making videos. It's only last week or the other week, I think the week before, we got seven, which is great, which is a good rate to get seven. But you never know what Joseph Guardiola is going to do because he
We got
might
we
end
got
up
we got
playing.
we got nine one time, or we got 10 one time about two
Yeah,
weeks
which is
ago.
going to
Yeah.
be great. So the lineup, guys. I don't know if Veta Games is back with us. Veta, are you back with us? Cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm here.
yeah, so I'll start with you, Veta. What do you think of the lineup? Obviously, Edison is in goal unless he's injured. We're not going to see Ortega. So what do you think of the back line yourself? Who do you want to see at
Yeah,
right back, left back, and down the middle?
right back, right back. Man, this is what you always ask me the tough one, man. When you're trying to guess the back line for Pep, I could come up with like four different variations. Um, you know what? I think we might see Gomez back in the mix. I think everyone's healthy, so I think we might see Gomez at left back, Cancelo at right back, and then at center back we might see a combination of Laporte. I think we might see a combination of Laporte and Diaz. I think we
Okay,
might see
right.
that just to get a different rotation.
Does everyone agree with that, Carl?
Yeah, I can see Laporte and Diaz. I think I can't just played a lot. The Akers played a lot the past couple of the games. Um, Actually, no, I want to see Akanji and Laporte because
Uh,
I just feel like Diaz just is not.
So
He really
basically, your left back is going to be Gomez in this game.
knows Cancelo. I'm playing Akanji at right back, Diaz. I'm playing Akanji at right back, Diaz, Laporte, and Cancelo. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, I forgot that Walker was out.
Is that something similar with you, Veta? Or Veta, you were going with Cancelo and Gomez.
Yeah, I went with a possibility of bringing Gomez back with Cancelo, but again, like I said just at the beginning, we all four of us, all five of us, we could come up with different a different grouping for that back four. But
do we have
to,
do we
to,
have
to what
champ,
Carl's mentioning, there's nothing wrong there either.
do we have Champions League on Tuesday, Wednesday, next
So we
Tuesday,
do.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Gomez is suspended, right? So he's most likely gonna play tomorrow. Uh, to give whoever's gonna start a rest. Now the thing is, Akanji will play because of, I think, because of their opposition will have pace. Remember, I've been saying this. Akanji is there playing the Walker role, unfortunately, right? Because he's the fastest of our centre backs. So as long and Trossard is very dangerous in space. So Pep will be looking at, okay, who can track, who can cover and do what Walker would normally do. Else it could be a it could be like a Liverpool game where they score 3 or 2 against us, right? Because they have the pace to run in behind, and you saw it against Liverpool's backline when they played a high line. So, but I most like not a thing though is Cancelo will play, and I see Gomez playing. So then it becomes a question of who partners Akanji, and
I don't
most
think
like
Gomez. I don't think Gomez should play. Frankly, I don't think he should. Not
yeah,
this game. Not this game. Not this game
yeah,
because we can't afford any slip ups. We just can't. Just a game. Just have to win. Right? Win it, get it over and done with. Then worry about using Gomez later on because you use Gomez and he messes up, he gets a red card, and we're now
yes, and then
struggling
good
for
again.
1 point. It changed the whole dynamic in the whole stadium.
Yeah, so
Go
I
ahead.
think
Go ahead.
the other tricky thing is if he plays Foden on the right, you most likely might see Cancelo overlapping him. So if so, then the thing is, if he plays a kanji, normally when he plays a kanji, he doesn't play your normal. He doesn't let the right back overlap. So you look for someone who can cover the whole wing by themselves. So I think the fullbacks will have to complement whoever the wingers are, and that
Mm.
becomes the other predicament.
So that's what we're looking at. Okay, I think this would be more safe. I think this would be more safe. Looking at the Brighton game. So Rodri, obviously, as we think we don't have Phillips. You never know. Pep might play Gundogan because
Hope
Brighton
not.
are attacking team, so you might play Gundogan. So what about yourself, Adam? Who's in your midfield? How you doing, Charlie? Man, hope you're doing well. Guys, like the vid, share the vid with whoever. Guys on Twitter, join us on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and like the vid as I said. Um, so what about yourself, Adam? What do you think the midfield will be?
It's gonna be a midfield three of Rodri, KDB, and Bernardo.
Okay, so Bernardo and KDB. Am I the one who thought De Bruyne had a stinker against Liverpool? That he didn't have such
No,
a
he
good
did.
Yeah,
game?
but
No. I mean, this is why. How does a player have a stinker when you play them out of position?
Exactly, Carl. Speak
How?
it.
you
No,
see, Pets.
make your point. That's what I was just saying. That's why I might have
The
wrong
reason I
point.
talk about this, Patrick, is I'm having this very same debate with my assistant coach. The very
Mm,
same debate, right?
mm,
We won 7 games on trot, undefeated, right?
yeah.
We've scored 23 goals, conceded 3, right? We've beaten our rivals twice, blasted them, right? We're winning. This guy wants to make my number 9, who's like Erling Haaland, not like Erling, right? But a clinical finisher wants to play this player as a number 8. Why? Well, because I want to change it up. Why? Why do you want to change it up? So if Pep decides to play Kevin on as a number 7, why? Why are we playing Kevin as a number 7 when Kevin's best role is number 8 and number 10, right behind Holland? And we saw what happened in Liverpool. Confusion. Players were not sure what they were supposed to do. There were gaps around the whole field. We weren't playing in rhythm, right? We were closing our eyes or passing the ball. He's there. We struggled to make those passes. So again, let's go back to what we know best. Kevin, Rodri, Bernardo. That's it.
You see, Pet, my problem is this. My problem with Kevin and Gundo is these guys have contrasting styles. Gundo wants to slow the game down. The brain wants to speed it up, right? So hence, most of the times whereby you'd see Kevin is opening up to receive the ball, and then Gundo just turns and passes back out to the side. That's what. Hence, I'm saying is that thing of whereby if something is, you see in software engineering, right? There's a principle called KISS. Keep it stupid
Simple.
simple,
Yeah.
right? If it's not broken, don't touch it, don't fix
Yep.
it,
Yep.
leave it alone. And,
Yep.
and that was a problem. It broke our whole rhythm. At the end of the day, this is our best fluid midfield. Let them play together.
Smoke, you mentioned something that I'm thinking about. So, in my opinion, now Gundogan in the 2021 season when we had COVID was brilliant because he was playing forward and he was
Yeah.
arriving in the box, making that final pass in the false nine system, which is great. But because we now have a Haaland who is a number 9, I think, and I've seen Gundogan play that number 6 and played better, even times better
Yeah.
than even Rodri.
Yes.
When he played that 6th position, he was magnificent. His
Yes.
movement, his passing, slowing things down, giving Kevin to make that run was brilliant. But to play him as an 8 and have Bernardo and Kevin, I don't know if that works. You know,
Exactly.
you know.
Normally Pep does that when he's looking for control, and it's always at the cost of attacking output. So if
Yeah,
we're winning a game, let's say we're winning a game 3-0, like let's say for example at when we were playing against United 4-0 at halftime, and then you do that, fine, we get it. You're trying to but when it's still 0-0 and everyone is fresh, it's actually pointless. Hence, you're right. Gundo as a 6, his attributes actually get magnified there. Because
absolutely.
from there you can slow the game down. It's fine. But you can't have two players who are trying to slow the game down, which is Rodri. And then you also have Gundo, who's also slowing the next phase of
Yeah,
play, where De Bruyne actually excels in. So, no, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay. So we have Haaland, and nobody's going to dispute that. I can say so. Cancelo stand. Who do you want to see in the wings? The left side of the wing and the right hand side. Cancelo stand.
I want to see the young players tomorrow. I want to see what's this Foden at the left and Alvarez at the right with Haaland. Because Mares is not good enough to start right now, man. He's a little bit what's this off his marker,
Out of
whatever you
form,
want to
out of
say.
form and not
He's not
sharp.
good enough to start right now.
Out of form and not sharp.
Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Congratulations to you,
Yeah,
Carl.
yeah, his
From Charlie here.
form is not sharp. His form
yeah.
is not
Thank
sharp.
you, Charlie.
What
Appreciate
does
And
that.
every?
actually, oh, thank you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Cool. So there's a comment here. It says Bernardo needs to play in the middle. That's his best position. He pushes forward more like De Bruyne. That's true. Grealish and Foden. So guys, do you want to see Alvarez and Foden, or you want to see Grealish or Foden? The panel. I'm gonna start with you.
You know me. You know me now. You know what I want to see, my guy. You know what I want to see, man. You know I want to see Alvarez and Foden. You know that, right?
That's the best option.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what about Veta? Do you want to see Grealish or Foden, or you want to see Foden and Alvarez? Okay, so Veta Games is not here. So what about Don't Smoke? What do you want to see? Do you want to see Grealish or Foden, or you want to
Yeah,
see Foden and
there-
Alvarez?
there's what I want and what's most likely to happen.
Yeah.
I think it's even pointless making that dream. We're gonna see Grealish and Foden. Let's just make peace. All you can do is just pick who plays on which side. But as for
Unfortunately,
uh, unfortunately, you're gonna see Alvarez off the bench. And funny enough, I think Alvarez was actually gonna excel playing with Akanji because Alvarez has the pace and stamina to cover.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah,
you see what Pep was trying to do with Cancelo. Had that been Alvarez, I would have understood
hmm.
because I can trust Alvarez to cover that amount of space because of his
yeah,
energy, his hunger, uh, and his stamina.
yes,
Yeah, so look, even what Cancelo stand is saying, a lot of people are saying it, including myself, Carl, and yourself. We all want to see Alvarez, but unfortunately, we all know deep down that it's going to be Foden. Grealish hasn't been bad. Guys, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video, guys, like the video. Liking the vid is for free. Don't worry, it's not going to charge you anything. So that's our lineup, guys. It's Edison, Laporte, and Diaz down the middle. Akanji, right back. Cancelo, left back. Rodri, as the defensive midfielder, holding midfielder. Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne down the middle. Grish at the left side, who I would love to see, and I hope he scores. Haaland, I hope he scores three-piece. Foden, also I hope he scores, and I hope Cancelo has a better performance and the reaction after the bad game he had. Guys, let's go to the most difficult part. Samir, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing, Samir? I saw your comment there. Let's go to the most hard part. Guys in the comments, get involved, get involved. We're about to finish the show. If you missed the show, you can go watch it back, and it's a very exciting show, guys. Very good panel. We've got the legendary Gundorian here with us, Don't Smoke, Adam. We've got Cancelo Stan, who's new to the farm. Hamza, big up to you. I know you couldn't be here. Get well soon, Hamza. See you next time, Hamza. Maybe in the reaction if you feel better. Here is the dreaded part we all hate. I'm gonna start with Don't Smoke. What's your score prediction?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I see a 4-1 game, right? I see Allen to score a brace. Grealish will hit the post and someone else will finish the chance. Grealish is just unlucky like that. I see a 4-1. I expect us to play back at our best. A reaction from the past game because we didn't make a good account of ourselves, and I believe we'll fix that in preparation for Champions League. Because now with a draw for Copenhagen, I feel as if we have to play a stronger team than we would have wanted.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I expect a professional performance.
Okay, cool. What about yourself, Carl? What's your score prediction? No.
I hit score predictions. I'm going to go 4-1. I'm going to go 4-1. I think City are going to be in the mood tomorrow.
They have to be though. It's also at home, which is good. It's a good atmosphere.
Yeah, I think they're going to be in the mood tomorrow. It's going to be a high scoring game. If we score one or two before halftime, it could be six. It could be.
Yeah, yeah, cool. What about yourself, Veta? Back in the studio, what is your score prediction, mate?
I'm predicting a win. I'm predicting a clean sheet. I'm predicting a 3-0.
Okay, okay.
And I'm sorry if I didn't hear this during the convo, but I think it's also going to be a very interesting match to watch because Brighton plays like a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2, something like that. So
Yes.
it'll be good to watch and see how they defend us and how we attack them.
You know the funny thing, Vader, about this three is, the funny thing is that, City actually play a back three. That's what we actually do. We don't
We
really
do.
play a back four, right? People think we play a 4-3-3. We actually don't play a 4-3-3. We play this three-box three that has become the modern way of playing, where you always find one of the fullbacks inverted to midfield to make a two. So you always have 2 6s. It's Bernardo and Rodri, or it's Cancelo and Rodri, or it's Walker and Rodri, or it's Akanji and Rodri. You always have that two that
Yeah,
moves with the way that we build up. We always build up in a three, always.
yeah, cool. There's a
Yeah.
comment here. Reports coming out of Spain are saying Jude Bellingham is the replacement to Bernardo Silva, who's leaving for La Liga Barcelona. I won't believe that until it's said
You,
by
you,
Jack or somebody reliable. So
yeah,
5-0 hat trick for
you know
Foden.
my
Same
opinion
here. I also
about
hope that.
Jude Bellingham. You know my opinion.
I know, I do. But
You
anyway,
know, you
Cancelo
know, funny
Stan, what's your
enough,
prediction? Cancelo Stan, what's your prediction? What's your score prediction?
I'm gonna say 2-0. Haaland brace. I don't think Haaland's gonna score a hat trick or anyone's gonna score beside Haaland tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, what about yourself, Adam?
4-0 City.
Okay. So we seem to have a panel full of confidence. I'm gonna go with the 3-1. I'm gonna go with the 3-1. I hope we keep a clean sheet against Brighton at home, especially, and I want Edison to get the Golden Glove again this season, just to shut up the Edison haters, which I don't like. When I'm in the Edison hating, I mostly just do it for jokes, but some people take it seriously. I've noticed. So Jabulani, are you from South Africa, Jabulani? Because that sounds like a South African name,
yeah, South
Jabulani.
African.
Yeah, 2-0 by Jablani. Big up to you, my man Jablani. Blake says 4-1 City, and Blake is a Brighton fan. Wow, you don't have the confidence. So, guys, that is the preview of Man City versus Brighton. Victor, do you have anything to say before we move on? Oh, Jesus,
Yeah,
that rhymed bars. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Go ahead, yeah.
I want to ask a question because we don't often do this, but it's an idea that pops into my head.
Yeah.
Where do you think, or who do you think might be the first or second subs to get onto the pitch? Like we've already given our score predictions, the game's in control. Who do we want to see maybe be the first or second subs to get onto that pitch?
Alvarez, I think for me. I don't know about the rest. What about
Alvarez.
you? Don't smoke. What about you, Adam, and the Cancelo stand? Who would you like to see as the first sub if you're winning?
I want I want Rico Williams, but to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if Real Madrid comes on.
Okay. Okay, cool. There's a question here. If you guys had a choice, would you rather have Bellingham or Bernardo? Can I have each of your
Bernardo,
opinions?
every day of the week. Ah,
Ronaldo.
Bernardo.
I
Bellingham
can
What
say
has
I
been.
would
Bernardo
say
part
is,
now. Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Hey guys, can I say
Bernardo.
something? Can I please say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
go ahead. Go
special
ahead.
about Bellingham.
Nothing
There's nothing
special about the
special.
guy. There's nothing.
Exactly.
okay. I
Exactly.
wouldn't go to that. The thing is, I
I'd
feel as
rather
if
have
gone.
Yeah, Cancelo
Okay,
stand, are you with us? Oh, he's gone. Okay, cool.
who is
Okay, go ahead.
cutting? What
yeah,
I
I
was
said I'd
saying is,
rather have Pedri.
No,
I
he's
think he
cutting
said
out. He's cutting
Pedri.
out.
Yeah,
Go
what I was saying is, I feel as if Bruno
So guys, there's
Guimaraes.
something wrong. There's something wrong with my internet.
Nah, it's fine, man. So you'd rather have Pedri?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, but Barca will never sell us Pedri. I feel as if, for me, I would prefer seeing Bruno Guimaraes before I even see Jude Bellingham.
I
I
agree
feel
with
as
you, Don't
That's
Smoke.
fair. That's fair. Six
I
nine.
agree with you.
Yeah.
I
because
agree
he
with you,
can
Don't
play the
Smoke.
6 or the 8, and he's actually good on the ball. The thing is, for me, Jude is too raw. It's like that. I don't know if you saw Mateus Nunes at Wolves. Yes, he's got some glimpses here and there, but he's not at that level yet. He
See,
still has
that's
a
why I
long way.
like him. That's why I like Jude because he's so raw.
No, but
Because he's
it could
Oh,
be
that under Pep, he
part
can
of
be
playing.
molded into something.
No,
Is that
I
what
don't
you
think
mean?
so. I don't think so. I'll tell you why. Jude is not a City player, guys. The problem with Jude,
Yeah,
because it's English, there's this hype that's built up around him. He's not. When we talk about City players, Frankie De Jong,
yeah.
on the ball, technical, tactical, pass, move, running, turning, twisting, no stupid fouls, no stupid red cards. Jude is not a City player. He's not.
Wait,
see,
He
wait,
reminds me of
before
Ross
you,
Barkley.
go ahead, go ahead.
Victor, before
Pardon me.
you even get into that, what I was gonna say is I feel as if Jude is good for a team that plays on the counter, a team that requires space around him. Whereby
Oh, okay. But
the thing is this:
Can he not learn under Pep maybe?
no, 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 no,
Change his
no.
game because he's
Some
young.
players are just not press resistant. It is an attribute. If I see a De Jong, even a Bruno Guimaraes, I've seen him get out of tight situations week in, week out, whereby he doesn't need space. There are certain players whereby they're good in transition, and when so yes, let's say for a Liverpool, right, he would be excellent, right? Because those guys, you get the ball, you pass it to whoever. Whereby if in our build up we would lose the ball and they would score a lot against us if Jude played for us. Is
Yeah, let me read this comment. Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
South African, bro, trying to pull up something. Nah, man, I just knew by Jabulani, I could tell that you're suffering. I'm gonna
yes,
let you go,
Victor.
Veta, then we're gonna close the show. 6-0, that's what McKinnon Way says. I think Barca want Bernardo and want to push hard for him, hard because he can play what Javi's tiki taka with Pedri to break lines. Okay, great. What about yourself, Veta? Before you wanted to defend a point, then we can close the show
Yeah,
because I
fair
have
enough.
something to do today, guys.
Fair enough. I won't keep you. Even though everyone in the chat wants you to remain on the stream longer, but I'll let you cut it. Jude is so raw is why I'm excited at the potential of him. And to your point, Smoke and Carl, I understand that he's not the ball control finished product with regards to what we're accustomed to seeing, right? We've seen Silva, even both Silvas in our midfield. We see KDB, we see Gundo. He doesn't quite fit that mold, but I think youth kind of doesn't complement him right now. The youth is there, and I think under Pep is where I have so much excitement for. And I love a difference that we don't have in the midfield from a physicality standpoint. If he can have that skill set and be confident on the ball, and not give up the ball, not many can come in and actually press him from a physical standpoint. I like that. That intrigues me. But I hear your points.
Oh, congrats. So, guys, on that note, unfortunately, I'm
It's a great
sorry,
discussion we're
don't
having,
smoke.
Bill.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
great
it's a
discussion.
great discussion, but
Yeah,
on that
and
note,
True
I
City
have to
fans
go.
cutting the great discussion, man.
Yeah,
Sorry
we're
Because
having
about
a
that.
really
because
good
I have to go to
discussion.
work. I have to go to work. I have got
Yeah,
a.
Pat,
Vader,
Let me
when,
share.
Before
Let me share with you.
set up
I
a
have to
space,
go.
set up a meeting.
Yeah, you can start the space because I have. Unfortunately, guys, I have to go to work
yeah,
because there's a staff show. So I have. I'm the one looking after the staff show. So I
what
have to
time?
go
What
back
time
to
is
work.
the? What time? I will start a space
okay.
before the game,
Oh, you
discussing the
I'll
lineup.
start one. I'll start one tonight because it looks like there's a Jude Bellingham debate going on where people
Ragundo,
want
I
him and
think
some
this
don't.
would be it will be a perfect segment for your show or Veta, whereby you can
I
actually
think we
set
should
it up.
do a separate show.
I
Yeah, but I
think
want to
so.
Okay.
include Patrick. I don't want Patrick not in
No,
the
no,
mix with
I'm
the
telling.
conversation. So we
I'm
Yeah,
saying
we
set up a
let's
show.
let's set up a show, Patrick. Let's set up a show and talk about midfielders that we
Yeah,
can look forward to, right? Bellingham,
Yes.
like we did with Calvin Phillips. Let's do one for all potential midfielders that we can talk
Yep.
about.
Yep.
Let's go
That's
spend an hour talking about them. We'll set it up.
Yeah, so guys, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to set up a show so we can talk about Jude and
One
midfielders.
question.
We did this before. Before though, I'll get to you, Cancelo Stan. We did this before. There's a video where we talked about midfielders that have the potential to come to City, but we're talking about defensive midfielders. But now we'll just talk about midfielders in general.
Yeah.
Cancelo Stan, go ahead. Cancelo Stan, go ahead.
One question, man. When will we talk about Ronaldo and Ten Hag? Because this issue is getting hot, man. So we have to talk about this.
That's something for the other channel, Football and Chill. I can set up one for Sunday if you want to talk about Ronaldo Ten Hag, and then we can not only talk about Ronaldo Ten Hag, we'll also talk about Steven Gerrard getting sacked, and then we also talk about the fact that people like Tuchel got sacked for less, why they were doing better.
Yeah.
Is there English bias? Why is Lampard still at Everton? Because Lampard is stinking up the place. On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching the show. Subscribe to the channel, like the vid. If you missed part of the show, there's about 43 minutes of content. Go back and watch that. But I'm gonna set up a stream for Sunday. We're gonna talk about Ronaldo, Ten Hag, that situation. We're gonna talk about Lampard. Why is he still at Everton? Is it because of English bias? Steve Gerrard, who sucked and still stayed there for so long, he got exposed. My friend Carl told me that Steve Gerrard is a fraud from the beginning. I thought Gerrard was going to do something special at
I
Aston
told
Villa.
you.
So big up to Carl. And we're also going to talk about Arsenal. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant's still at the top of the table. Let's talk about Arsenal. Do Arsenal actually have the guile, the guts, the balls? Unfortunately, it's
Patrick.
my channel, so I can say balls to win this league. So we're gonna discuss that on Sunday. Carl, keep it for Sunday because I know what you're about to throw in. So we're gonna keep that for Sunday. All those topics, guys, join us from the True City Fan gang. Subscribe to Veda Games. Subscribe to Pitch Points. Go follow Adam and Don't Smoke and Cancelo Stand on Twitter. On that note, guys, deuces.